Welcome to the Grow Rich podcast by Tech Help Canada, where we share the best online marketing and general business tips. Now for today's host.
Note, this includes AI-generated narration. Before someone buys, they usually don't move in a straight line. They compare options, check what others think, look for evidence, and come back more than once before they decide. That's why the same person might talk to a friend, read a comparison article, watch a review video, check out a forum thread, and visit the brand site before buying. They don't trust one source. They trust consensus across different touchpoints. Impact's 2025 research found that consumers typically engage with brands 3+ times across digital channels before purchase and research products at least 3 times before buying. AI didn't create that behavior because people have long done this, but it added another dimension to it: how AI changes the journey. AI isn't replacing the customer journey, it's compressing part of it. Someone can now use an AI tool to get a short list, compare options, and summarize differences in one place. In that sense, AI works like a consensus compressor. It scans across sources, pulls recurring themes together, and helps buyers narrow the field faster. That means, for many online buyers, AI is becoming the starting point. Instead of opening 5 tabs and doing the first round of comparison manually, they can ask a tool to pull the early research together in one place. From there, some buyers will act on the recommendation. Others will keep validating what they found by checking the suggested websites or doing more research. So your content strategy needs to help people directly, while also holding up when content is summarized, quoted, or pulled into AI-driven research. It should make it easier for buyers to find consistent, reliable information at different points in the decision. Bain & Company research found 30% to 45% of U.S. consumers already use generative AI for product research and comparison. In Canada, 50% of Canadians said they had used AI in the past 3 months, and 33% of Gen Z Canadians said they use AI for product research, according to Deloitte. How to find where your buyers build consensus. You don't need to be everywhere. You just need to know where your buyers actually validate decisions. In other words, where does your audience go to feel confident enough to buy? That usually comes down to a few recurring jobs. Discovery: people need to notice that a solution exists. Understanding: they need to make sense of what the offer actually is. Comparison: they need help separating you from the alternatives. Validation: they need proof, examples, or outside opinions. Reassurance: they need enough confidence to move forward. Once you know which of those jobs matter most in your category, it's easier to decide which touch points deserve your attention. Then test that against reality. Talk to recent customers and ask how they found you, what they checked before buying, and what made them feel confident enough to move forward. Your analytics can support that picture by showing referral traffic, landing pages, or channels that assist conversions, but interviews tell you why those touch points mattered. Start with one strong piece of content. A multi-touch customer journey doesn't mean you need a separate content machine for every platform. That's usually how you waste energy and resources. A better approach is to start with one strong core piece, such as an article, a podcast episode, a product demo, or a useful video, then adapt its strongest parts for different touchpoints. For example, your article can become a video or podcast, while a video can be turned into short clips if there are sharp takeaways worth isolating. You just need one useful idea that can help buyers at multiple points in the journey. How to know if your strategy is working. Your channel metrics can look strong without leading to real outcomes. For example, views can come from curiosity, and followers can grow without turning into demand. A better signal to watch is branded demand. That can show up as branded search, direct traffic, more people mentioning your company by name, or more buyers arriving who are already familiar with you. Strong content across the journey often works indirectly. Someone may discover you on TikTok, validate you through Reddit or YouTube, and only come back through branded search or a direct visit when they're closer to acting. That's consensus in action. It's why branded demand is more meaningful than isolated platform performance. It tells you whether your visibility is turning into recall. It's not the only thing worth tracking, but it's one solid way to tell whether your content is helping buyers remember you. What different touchpoints actually do. Different touchpoints do different jobs in the decision. Search results often help people find options, check specifics, and validate intent. Helpful articles, comparison content, and service pages usually do the most work there. YouTube tends to help people see, understand, compare, and build trust. Demos, explainers, reviews, and walkthroughs usually fit that job best. Reddit and forums help people sanity check claims, hear other opinions, and uncover trade-offs. Honest discussions, frequently asked questions, objection handling, and comparison angles tend to work better than polished marketing copy. TikTok and short-form video are often discovery tools. They help with quick education, early awareness, and visual proof. Adobe found that 49% of consumers use TikTok as a search engine in 2026, and 14% said they were more likely to rely on ChatGPT than Google as a search engine. AI tools help people summarize options, narrow the field, and speed up comparison. That makes clear articles, structured comparisons, and direct answers more useful. The brand website helps people go deeper, validate fit, and take action. That's where landing pages, pricing, proof, case studies, and clear calls to action matter most. Because buyers build confidence across touch points, your content strategy should start with buyer behavior. This was based on an article from our blog. You can find the full written article on Tech Help Canada, including sources and visuals. If you found this helpful, you can explore more on our website and subscribe or become a member for updates and perks. If you're watching or listening to this on YouTube, Apple Podcast, or another platform, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us keep bringing you valuable content like this.